Touch mine.
All right guys, so today we're going to work on the Scag. If you guys saw the last video, I cannot get the deck to go up and down, so I actually had to sledgehammer that sucker. So today we are going to see if I can take some of y'all's pointers, some of your tips, and let's just see if it works, man. I hope it works, because I really don't want to sledgehammer it. And it got back to some people at Scag, I guess, that watched the video. Listen, man, I had to do what I had to do, okay? I got it to work, we were able to mow, and that's what matters. I haven't used it since that day. Today we're gonna sit down and let's take one thing apart at a time and see what happens. All right, all right. All right guys, so what we're gonna do is I had some recommendations to take this arm off first. To take it, disconnect it from the foot lever, and let's see if that works first. Okay, we got this disconnected, so I can tell you that this slides in and out pretty easy. So I am guessing that this is not going to be the problem. Let me move all of this stuff off of here. All right. Nope, that's not the problem. So it is not this. Not that at all. A few guys thought that this was bound up, but that is not it. That's not it. All right, the second thing they think it is this, the pivots in the back. So the back, so the other suggestion I had was to basically bang this thing back and forth because it gets locked up down there. So it's, I mean, it's not this. I mean, it's not the deck is like maybe back here is what it is. Maybe it's frozen right here. It's what a few people have said. So what I can do is, I mean, I've tried lifting the deck off. You know what I mean? And taking the weight off. Let me try that again. Hold on. Let me find something to put under the deck to lift the deck up. All right, guys. I thought I was recording that whole time. I wasn't. So let me catch you up with what I did. So I don't know what you call these, but I took these off. I know this is where you adjust the deck. I took these off, and you can see it's not the rear hinges. They move perfectly freely, up and down, up and down. It's not this. This moves freely in and out. The other side, the rear hinge, what's it got on? Oh, there you go. Anyway, the rear hinge moves. This is going forward and backward. The front hinge is what it is. So it's this whole front hinge. It's been greased up and everything, so it's just frozen. I may just try to work it with this. It definitely moves easier the more and more I do it. You can just feel it, and it doesn't feel like it's in one spot. Even with the deck off, there we go. It's actually, it's loosening up a little bit. I'm not trying to hit it too hard. Let's see. I mean, it's just not loose at all. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, I mean, I've lubed this up, man, as much as I can. I don't know the mechanics of this. I'm not sure if I can take this all apart and slide this bar out, clean it up, put it back in, lube it up. I don't know. So I think that's what my next move is to see how this comes apart. And to be honest with you, it does not look like it's something that is going to be easy, because it just looks continuous. How the heck did y'all even get this in here, man? I don't get it. Not sure how this works. If this is something that taps out. Nope, I definitely don't want to hit on that. Oh, man. I don't want to really put any weight on that hitting it, because I don't want to bend those. This doesn't look bent, that looks straight. It's getting looser and looser. It's definitely got a point. Going back up. Still fills. Saw it that time. So you can see it's getting looser and looser. I'm not really hitting it too hard, so don't freak out. Ow. Some of the metal has flanged out from me hitting it on the front side and a tiny bit on the back side, but I'm really not worried about that. I can tell you this is a good 1/2 inch thick piece of steel. Hasn't warped or bent from hitting it, but I'm gonna see if I can go find more grease and pump some more grease in there. So maybe freeing this up a little bit, I'm gonna let us kind of get in there and you know, get some grease action going. Let's try this. It doesn't want to let any grease in there. All right, it is actually coming back out of the top of this. It does not want to let any grease in there. So those are clogged up. So this one's letting some in. It's coming out already at the end because it's already greased up. So maybe this is a clogged pore right here. No. I can see where that, yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking right now. All right, feels like grease is going in it. There we go, we got grease in it. All right, we got grease in it. Let's see. Let's hit this back. Work the grease in. Let me see what happens. We put the deck back in. Okay. All right. Let's see about putting the deck. get in here. Trying to straighten this huge cotter pin out. There we go. All right, that one is in. I got a big hole in this tire. It's like a gash. Like, somebody slashed the tires! Man, it's hot in here. Yeah, I hear you. Let me make this easier on myself. Got one. All right, where did that go? So what's yeah, that's to that. This is to that. Yeah, this goes to that. Where's the other one at? Let me lift this. That way this is easy to put in here. Okay, but one thing I am not getting though is where the stinking nut went to the other side. Where did that go? Hey guys, I lost my nuts. Where's the nut? Where did I put it? Oh well, nut or no nut. Let's see if I can lift the deck up without this. There we go. There we go. But I can lift it, so that one was frozen right there. That was frozen. So, that was frozen. That was frozen! At least it's fixed. Well, you know, it's getting fixed. This is on this side. Alright. That's on that side. You know, it's how it is. Like, you know, I got it figured out. Thank God. Thanks for all y'all's tips. I got it figured out. But now I'm missing a nut and I can't put it back together. Really annoying. Just really annoying. The deck is dirty. Hasn't been blown off. Usually we blow it off. And this is why, because if I'm in something like this, like look how dirty this is, man. The last time they used it, nobody blew the deck off. Always tell them to blow the decks off. You guys can see how much stuff is under here. That's bad. It's a pet peeve, man. I don't like it. Anyways, I gotta find this nut, and I have no idea where it went. Like, no idea at all. I'm gonna have to find one to match it. All right, so guys, this ultimately was the problem right here. Man, I'm gonna have grease all over my camera. But anyway, that ultimately was the problem right there. Finally got a bunch of grease to pop out of it right here, right there. So finally popped out of there. Definitely when the guys were greasing it, just didn't realize like it wasn't really coming out. I'm not sure what was up, but either way, this side is free and it's still a little stiff, but we can actually we can use it. So that's what's good. We can use it, and I don't need the sledgehammer no more, so we have sledged it away. Okay, all right. So got that figured out. Hallelujah. So I want to thank all of you that chipped in for ideas and tips, whatnot, to try out to get this thing to work. So it wasn't, you know, a lot of you guys thought it was the back pins, or, you know, the leveler itself, you know, where the pins go in. whatever. So you saw it ended up being the front deck, you know, levers, pin, whatever, you know. So it ended up being just that one, not even the other one, just that one. That one was frozen up so bad, it prevented the entire thing. No matter how much foot weight you put into that, man, it just would not move. So I got that freed up. I kept working on it for a while after I quit recording. I had to go home, take a shower, man. It smelled like grease. I'm on the way to go pick up some stuff from a client and go run some errands. Not so much business errands, because I'm in a, you know, I'm in a surf t-shirt. So, but anyways, it worked out, and it's good to go. So I will say that, I don't know, guys, I think that no matter what, the sledgehammer would have come into play. I mean, you know, it would have come into play. I don't have heating torches or anything like that. I guess I could have messed with that, but whatever. It seems that nothing is bent or, you know, messed up from me slamming that. Sorry, this is a little bright, whatever. You know, it doesn't look like I messed anything up. It's not bent or anything, so I'll give it, that's a pretty thick piece of steel. It didn't crack or anything like that. Maybe later I'll have issues with it, I don't know. Do not try that at home. That was my only option, and it worked. So all right, guys, probably next up, the next video I'm gonna do is about some Kohler engine stuff. The Kohler engine that they ended up replacing and putting on that Scag. So I ended up having that Scag go to the dealership, and they ended up putting a new motor on it last what is it, the end of the summer or middle of the summer, I can't remember. So like the middle of the summer. So I'll address that and talk to you guys about that. So look out for that video next. All right, guys, as usual, thanks for sticking around. Hit a subscribe button or something, you know, if you want to see more stuff. And yeah, thanks for y'all's tips. The Scag is fixed. Thanks for your tips. The Scag is fixed. Thanks for your tips. The Scag is fits. Whatever. Peace out.